The next morning, I sent the other woman a short email. Hi, I am so and so's partner. He left here yesterday and turned off his location when he landed. Is he with you? A couple hours go by. My text, I know what you're doing, went through but shows unread. I fell into in a horrible state. It hit me for the first time that this is real. He really is having an affair. I had a panic attack where I lost circulation in my hands and had trouble breathing. I was on and off again like that for 2 days. All that physical panic has mostly faded, thank God, but I still get the shakes when I'm writing about it, and I'm still having real trouble sleeping. I'm trying to get on the calendar of a therapist because I know I need help to work through this. I stopped sharing my location with him and removed him from Find My. It really bothered me that I didn't know exactly what happened. I feel like my sense of reality is messed up. I wanted to hear him tell me the story so I could stop trying to figure out what happened when. So I kept calling. On day 3, he answered. He was back at home, and the first part of our call was him being furious with me for contacting her. Said I violated her privacy. He asked why didn't I talk to him first. I said that I tried to. I asked him to tell me what was going on and tell what is his relationship with this woman. He wouldn't tell me. He was angry. He said, no, you tell me what you know first. Then he started to trickle out the truth. He wouldn't tell me anything that I didn't ask specifically about. So I went through my list of dates. It took a long time, and he was pissed and kept calling it an interrogation, but he didn't hang up on me. It was 2 hours of talking before he said sorry for hurting me, but that was because I asked him to say he was sorry. It did not feel like a real apology because he spent most of the call telling me how he had to cheat because I neglected him and he was unhappy. It was like, sorry I hurt you, but you have to understand my reasons, etc. He said the other woman showed him my email while he was at her house and it was a blow-up, but he stayed there with her for the next 2 days to talk it out. He said she forgives him. He told me the other woman knew that he was not available as a partner and she knew there was someone else but just didn't know the details. This seems unlikely to me given how devastated he says she is. He said, you dropped a bomb on her. I said he dropped the bomb on both of us and pointed out that it sounds like he lied to her too. The word lied made him lose it. Don't use that word. That's your story, you aren't listening to mine. I've been a fool and I feel dumb saying this, but we've been trying to reconcile on the phone for a month. I told him my sense of reality is messed up after all this, and I'm trying to square what really happened so I can make sense of it and hopefully heal. At first I wanted to get his story out, but then I realized I wanted to stick around until he showed some remorse. Then I thought, this is a wake-up call to our relationship, but maybe we can still make this work. Believe me, I'm looking hard at how I could think that and why I would do this to myself. It took a long time, 2 weeks, to get the details, since he can't seem to remember their chronology or anything they did together. The only way he will talk about a rendezvous is if I go through my calendar and our text history to find times he lied to me and ask him a question about that specific time. I have gotten him to tell me about 10 rendezvous, and when I asked him if there are more, he says, I don't think so.